everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jen and I am here in Bali. While I am on vacation, I decided na why not make a quick summer everyday look for you guys that I've been rocking this whole time. A lot of artists are rocking this look, especially Blythe. If you know her, she's from Cadenang Ginto. If you see her Instagram page or her Teleserye, you would see her makeup that has a pinky from her cheeks to her nose and to the other side. So this is the look that is very appropriate for summer since it's very hot. So you look like you're very flushed and nakaka-mestiza din siya ng dating. I think na maputi ako, but whenever I wear this makeup, a lot of people think na sobrang nakaka-mestiza yung dating, and it's very good for summer. If you guys are interested in how I did this look, please keep on watching. But first, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and also hit the bell icon so you'll never miss a video from me. So I'm starting with a clean face, and I already placed my moisturizers just to speed up the process. So now I'm going to start with my lip balm from Labello. I'm using my Professional from Benefit, and it's also travel size. Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Seashell, and this is my holy grail product. I need to put the foundation because it is something I can't live without. But of course, it also feels like your own skin kahit makailang patong ka pa. Like right now, as you can see, I have the scratch over here. And gawa yan ng aking pamangkin, my nephew. Farelli, if you see this, it's okay. I'm not mad. I know it's an accident. And I still love you. And using my damp beauty blender, I will just let it bounce on my face. It's medium to full coverage. It's not too heavy on the skin because I know I've tried other foundations before, and if it is full or medium to full coverage, it really feels heavy on the skin. This foundation really helps me cover my scars and my pores, but still gives me that glow and not feel too heavy on the skin. I am putting another squirt on this one because I still need some coverage. Now that we're done with foundation, I of course need my concealer, which is from Urban Decay in the shade Fair, and I just need to put it under my eyes and here because I tend to smile a lot, and dyan siya usually like your crease if you don't set your face, and here where I'm putting my highlights. Just let it bounce and it will do the work for you. And lagay na rin natin sa eyes. While I am letting the foundation and the concealer set on my face, I am just going to put some colors on my eyes, just orange color because it's summer. So I'm using my favorite palette from ColourPop in the shade Fancy Face, the one right here. Para balance siya. Don't you ever forget this part. I am still using the same shade. Just to make it a little bit more defined, I'm using the shade Screw It. It's this darker shade of brown right here. I'll just deepen my eyes a little bit more. Now time to highlight my inner corners. Now I'm using the shade Girl's Bite in this gold shimmery tone here. I have a very small eye, so my eyes should always be defined, or else people assume that I'm sleepy or that I'm tired because I don't have anything on my eyes. So I need to make it a little bit more bigger. Okay, now that we're done with the eyes, let's continue with our face. And now it's time to set it with my Laura Mercier loose powder. And ito lang actually actually isa sa mga malalaki kong products na dinala on this trip, but this is also part of my holy grail. This is the best powder I've ever tried because once you put it, it melts on the skin. It melts together with your foundation. It doesn't feel cakey. So all you have to do is to just, together with your beauty blender, just put it on your skin and it will melt together. And guys, please don't forget your neck when you're putting foundation because it doesn't look nice if your face and your neck doesn't have the same color. So at least man lang until here, just to blend it. My eyebrows are microbladed, but I still needed to define it a little bit more because it's not as dark as I want it to be. Let me just use my very old Wet n Wild brow kit. Sobrang tagal na nito sa akin, guys, pero I just need it for shading, so I'm not very picky with the products that I use as long as it does the job. It doesn't have to be expensive. So now that we're done with the brows, it's too black. I'm using this one from Etude. It's Color My Brows, and I think it's the lightest color that they have. There. So I'm just going to tone down the color of my brows because it's too black. Okay, so now that we're done with the brows, it's time to for my favorite part, and ito na talaga yung nagpapa-completa ng look ko everyday. And I'm just going to use my finger using my Sephora Colorful Flirt It Up. Just going to put it on my nose. For some people, they do use a brush, but I'm Filipina and I don't have pointed nose. I'm not blessed with that, and sometimes we need to work with what we have, and kamay ko lang yung makakapaggawa ng perfect flushed look instead of a brush. So I'm just using my hands with this. Anyway, my hands are clean, and I'm just going to make my cheeks really pink. I think si Nadine ginawa rin to before. Once na ganyan na yung nose nyo, dapat connected siya. I'm going to use my beauty blender just to smoothen it out a little bit, or it's not too much naman. This look makes you a little bit more mestiza because namumula-mula yung skin mo. So that one also helps. So now that we've toned down our cheeks, for now I'm going to contour my nose because right now mukha siyang lamuna. So I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer. This is actually yung palatandaan ko for my nose, how I contour. Itong part na to, ito lang yung nilalagyan ko. This is how I define it. This is like my guideline. And you don't need to worry if it's too thick because anyway, we're gonna blend it later on. But for now, I'm just drawing a line and extending it until here. Para mukha na siya agad pointed. And we're gonna blend it. There. Medyo smooth na siya tignan. And of course, it will be incomplete without a highlighter. So, I brought my ColourPop highlighter in the shade Teleserye ba? Na-define siya agad. So, just swirl it like that. And go upwards. There. Okay, so now that I'm done with my lashes, ito na yung magpapa-pink palalo ng makeup natin from Face Shop. And we'll put it on our lips like this. And here. So, ito lang yung merong color, yung sa loob. Now that we have this on our lips, you just need to be careful kasi minsan kumukulay siya sa ngipin. But, after that, you'll just put this Inglot pencil on the other part. It's a nude shade, so it kinda match your pink cheeks and your pinky powdered lips. There. So, that's it. That's the end of this quick summer makeup tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. See you guys on my next video. Bye!